What if you could actually be motivated to work out or move almost every single day for an entire year? Sound unrealistic? Well, I did it, and I'll share with you 3 tips on how you can do it too. And the #1 tool that makes it possible and kept pushing me along. Stick around and I'll give you a great start to getting in shape and staying in shape. Hey guys, I'm Curtis Riley from The Real Rileys. We are real people with real problems. And we are one family with multiple channels. We have a channel on faith, on marriage, on online business, and church ministry. So check them out at therealrileys.com. But the purpose of this channel is to discuss real how-tos, real reviews, and real DIYs. We want to help common people feel confident and competent. And we also offer online courses, coaching, lessons, consultations, and more. And will you take just 1 second and like this video and subscribe to our channel? That lets YouTube know that you enjoy it so we can keep making more videos. And as our free gift to you for stopping by, we wanted to give you a free mini course in PDF called the 5 Days to Fitness. It'll show you how you can lose those first few pounds, which can be the hardest. And it'll give you a simple outline and guide to start planning your fitness schedule. Now let's get into it. First, let's start with the tool that kept me on track, and it is right here. It is an Apple Watch. And for people who don't like Apple, I guess we can still be friends. You can try out something like a Fitbit, which I also have had good experiences with. The only downside when I switched was I couldn't respond to my text messages, and I wanted that ability. So really quickly, I wanted to show you my setup that I have on my home screen of my Apple Watch. I have a quick access button for my workouts. I make sure that I can always see where I'm at with all of my rings, and I like to be able to see how many steps I have in a day. The app that I use for my steps is called Pedometer Plus Plus. Now what you're going to want to keep an eye on is the rings on your Apple Watch. The blue is how many hours you stand up. You just have to stand up for 1 minute within that hour. But the most important rings for you are going to be the green, which is the exercise. I have mine set at 30 minutes a day, and the red, which are the active calories, and I have mine set at 600 a day. When you set up your watch, it'll ask you your weight and your height and how active you are for a good starting point. So let's break down the 3 tips that'll really help you get started. And number 3 is conceivability. It has to be realistic that you can accomplish it. I set my workout goal at 30 minutes a day, and I set my calories at 600 a day. I base all my settings on the idea that if I work out for 30 minutes a day, I will close my rings. To me, that's a realistic goal. And listen, it would be great to work out for an hour and a half, 2-3 hours a day. But who really has time to do that? Not to mention at the end of the day, when you're like, hey, I still haven't had time to work out, you're gonna look and say, well, I'm gonna do a 30-minute workout or I have to do a 3-hour workout. I'm not very likely to do the 3-hour workout where 30 minutes I can be like, it's just 30 minutes, I can do it. And hey, I'm not jacked, but I'm not fat. Hey, can I stop you right there? And will you take just a second and like this video and subscribe to our channel? It really supports us and helps us make more content. Number 2 is competition. Challenges and competing with friends can really help motivate you. No one likes to lose, or at least I don't. In fact, I've never lost an Apple Watch challenge. But you can tie though. Even just sharing your progress with friends can help bring accountability to your life and help motivate you. It almost gives you this sense of community that you're not doing it alone. And hey, if you want to get really serious about your weight loss, I want to encourage you to check out our online course called Fight the Fat. I'll share with you the top concepts that will guarantee your weight loss, including diet, exercise, and the proper mindsets. Just check it out in the description below or go to therealrileys.com. And number 1, the most important thing is consistency. The reason I love the Apple Watch is because it keeps me going. But whatever you do, you have to track it. You want this feeling of, I've got to keep my streak alive. You've got to think every day, I've got to close my rings. In fact, you want to have the mindset of being so consistent that you say, I'm not going to bed until I close my rings. If you're still a long ways off at the end of the day, go for a run or do a quick workout. Or if you just need a little bit to close your ring, jump on a stair stepper, which is actually one of my favorite pieces of equipment. And I can even use it if I have a cold. Hey, if you can do these 3 things, you will be well on your way to a complete lifestyle change versus trying to lose a ton of weight in a couple days and then just putting it right back on. And hey, if you're looking for tips on consistency and building habits, check out the book review I did on Atomic Habits. Now it's time to get real. Comment below and let us know what's the number one thing that keeps you from working out. And I want to encourage you to continue the conversation by joining one of our online communities where you can hang out with like-minded people, you can ask questions, you can be encouraged, and in fact, your question might even be answered in the next live Q&A. And go ahead and check out some of our other videos on our channel, like how to play the guitar, or be on the lookout for how to make your own standing treadmill desk. And if you want to branch off a little bit, check out one of our other channels on faith, church ministry, and more. Hey, I hope this video was helpful for you and that it'll help you start your real fitness journey. But until next time, keep it real.